Hello and welcome to this video all about expression through writing. And writing is a healing practice. There are so many ways to express yourself. However, we're very often not taught many ways to express ourselves, or we are taught limited ways to express ourselves. We're taught acceptable ways to express ourselves. And very often in our society, it is actually preferred to teach us repression, avoidance, oppression, any means really of avoiding full expression. We can get into a whole debate about why that might be, or how and why we perpetuate that. Well, that's for another course, another time. In this video, I am going to be talking specifically about expression through writing and the benefits of it. The main benefit of expression through writing is that we can do it alone. We don't need anyone else. So it's a healing practice that you can do by yourself anytime you have a pen and paper. Healing through writing is something that's been really beneficial through my experience, and it's a tool that I go to again and again and again. The benefits of it are extensive, apart from the fact it helps you organise your thoughts. The process of having to consider your thoughts and allow it to move through your body, come out of your hand. And I am talking about actually physical writing. You can type that, if you're not able to physically write, you can type. Even if you've got not good at writing, spelling, anything like that, don't worry about that sort of stuff. It's not about that. It's about the process of being able to organise your thoughts a bit, put them into words so you're making sense of it and really understanding, and then getting it out. That process has a real healing effect. I had a friend who used to call it writing, as in you're writing a wrong, which I think is a lovely way to think of it as well. You are writing something, you're putting it out on paper. So another benefit is that you're taking something that's internalized, that's going on in your mind, and you're putting it out on paper. So your mind doesn't have to worry about it anymore. It's there in black and white. It's safe, it can't be taken away. That thought, that idea, that memory, whatever it is has been expressed. It's not whirling around in your head, looking for somewhere to go, because it's got a place now. It's written down. When we do the writing, and you can do it in many ways, but it's up to you whether you look at it. Then you've got a choice. It presents you with more choices. You can read it back, try and make sense of it again. Like, once you write something out and read it back, does it make sense to you? Is that what you really think and feel about it? Does something need to be adjusted? Can you write the same idea again in a different way that resonates more with what you actually feel you need to express? You can show the people if you want. Like, that's the power you gain from writing. It's like taking your thoughts and ideas, taking your memories, taking your experiences, and allowing a medium where you can share that if you want. You can write in so many different ways. You can free write, just allow yourself just to write. Don't think about it at all, really. Just allow your mind-body connection to do its thing. Write, type, whatever. You can use prompts. You can ask yourself questions and then respond. You can create artistry through your writing. You can turn those words into poetry, songs, stories. There is so much you can do in writing. We actually have a creative writing course done by Richard W. Hardwick in Love School that you might benefit from if you're really interested in diving into writing. But for a lot of my courses as well, that's why it's on here, I talk about writing, and a lot of the shadow work I do is based on writing prompts, because it's such a powerful tool. It's a powerful tool, it's cheap, easy and accessible. When we write, it gives us an outlet that we might not already have. Now, you're choosing to use this medium, an online course, for part of your healing for a reason. And there might be many reasons, and I'm not going to make assumptions about that. But often we don't have an outlet for the expression that we would like. We don't have it. Even though we have all this access to people and places these days, we can feel restricted. We can feel like we can't talk about certain things, or we can't, or how we say things might be misunderstood. When somebody else is involved in communication, there's another dimension, there's another dynamic there going on. They have to understand what we are trying to express for that expression to be felt like it's fully expressed. Whereas with writing, we can either do that process ourselves through reading it back, or take that dynamic out of the equation altogether. And it can be something that we do for ourselves. And writing can then become a wonderful tool in your healing toolbox, but also just to enhance your life. My personal journey with writing just kind of started, it started a little bit creatively actually, but once I started journaling, it was a soothing balm to know, like, oh, I can write this stuff down and it's out of my head. And it's like, I'm not gonna, like, there was part of me that really did want to forget the experiences I had and didn't really understand them, and that this process was like a soothing balm because it was there, it was written down, and it was like a relief to know I didn't have to store it up in my mind anymore. I had it there. Reading it back, I could feel how I felt in response to that. I could imagine how I might feel if I was reading that and it had happened to someone else. How might I respond? It becomes then a tool to, or it did for me, became a tool for me to understand my own natural responses. It became a tool to help master my mind, to understand how I was thinking and reframe how I was thinking. And then the artistry of it meant that I started to feel this passion towards writing and words and understanding what words mean, finding the right word, and then use my words in a more creative way, becoming more and more comfortable with expressing myself in a whole new way. Now, it doesn't have to be like that for you. You don't have to use writing in any particular way, you know. Even just writing a list might be a helpful tool that you can use. But because we're so limited in how we're taught to write, often through school or following the lifestyles of our parents or friends who maybe don't write, we don't see or know or understand just how much of an adaptive and valuable tool writing can be for all sorts of things, but as part of our healing journey. So I hope this video has been helpful to help you understand why I use writing and encourage writing and writing prompts so much as part of courses focused around recovery, shadow work, self-exploration and life design. And it is my hope and that you get to experience all the benefits of writing and how much of a helpful tool this can be in your life for your own health and well-being, and just to improve the quality of your life moving forward. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.